Blech. Hey, what's going on? You may notice that I'm not in my normal surroundings. I'm actually in Colorado right now. And while I was in the supermarket, I found something that I've had my eye on for some time, but could not find locally around me in New York. It is the brand new Nitro Pepsi. There's two versions of the Nitro Pepsi. There's the draft cola, and then there's the vanilla draft cola. And I picked the vanilla draft cola. It says smooth, creamy, easy to drink. And there's instructions, very detailed instructions. These are important. So for the best possible experience, you have to chill the can, you have to pour it hard, and you have to admire and enjoy. And when they say pour hard, they mean they want you to turn the can upside down. As you can see here, I also chilled a glass overnight for maximum appreciation. Nitro infused cola, smaller bubbles, smoother taste. So I guess there's smaller bubbles than in carbonated soda. So what's the difference between nitro carbonation and CO2 carbonation? CO2 carbonation is done with CO2. The bubbles are larger, and it's typically how most things are carbonated. Nitro has sort of come on the scene in the last couple of years in various different ways. You have nitro-infused beer, you have cold brew coffee that's nitro-infused. I love the Starbucks stuff. I always get Starbucks nitro-infused cold brew. And now Pepsi has gotten into the game. So supposedly, nitro-infused things do have their own flavor profile. There's something about that sort of carbonation that makes a drink taste sweeter. I have not personally ever noticed it myself. It's kind of amazing. There is actually 63 grams of sugar in this tall boy can and 230 calories. You would think that because you have nitro in the mix that perhaps they wouldn't need to use as much sugar as, say, a normal Pepsi soda. I don't know how much is in the normal one. I'm gonna have to find that out. I do see the second ingredient listed is high fructose corn syrup, which really bums me out, followed by caramel color. So they're kind of like trying to dress up this as like, they're trying to dress this up as something super fancy. If you didn't give it a second glance, you might think that this is just some sort of highfalutin beer of some kind. I like that they're just trying to make everything seem classy. Vanilla draft cola. And they gave a weird version of the Pepsi logo that makes it not look like the Pepsi logo at all, which again, if you're in a supermarket, you would mistake this for a can of beer very, very easily. So for those of us who do not drink alcohol, you may pass this over thinking that it might be an alcoholic beverage. It says the caffeine content is 77 milligrams. I don't know what that is in relation to other cans of soda. It does seem a little high. I think that a cup of coffee has 35 milligrams of caffeine. I don't know, but this is a tall boy can. It's 13.65 fluid ounces. A lot of BS sort of chemical stuff in here. We'll see how it tastes. I'm just letting it get warm, so I might as well crack it open. Now, am I supposed to shake it? I don't think it tells me to shake it. All right, let's go for it. Ready? Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, it spilled everywhere. It spilled everywhere. I'm doing what it told me to. I shook it too much. I shook it too much. I shook it too much. Okay, whoa. Whoa, that is a lot of bubbles, man. That is a lot. I did what it said. It said to turn it upside down, so that's what I did. Has a nice smell. Hear those little bubble hisses. Wow, that's a lot of head. And then I'm gonna do the third thing. We've admired it, right? We poured it, we chilled it, we poured hard, upside down, and we admired and enjoyed it. Now let's go in for the taste test. Ready? It's really sweet. Wow. Okay, so it's definitely smoother. It's smoother. There's not as much of a bite that you get with a normal carbonated soda. Creamy. Creamy is the right word. When I was looking up nitro-infused stuff and how it's different, creamy and velvety are two adjectives that kept coming up, and that's exactly how I would describe this. This is very creamy, and it's very velvety. Very smooth, very delicate. So the sweetness factor is probably a little bit higher because there's nitro in here. I'll just finish off that can. Woo! I look like a weirdo drinking with two hands, huh? It's very good. I really, really like it, despite the fact that you know, there's a lot of BS in here, high fructose corn syrup. I mean, there's nothing like, there's no artisanal, you're expecting artisanal ingredients with a can like this, you're not getting them, but the Nitro does elevate all of the BS, man, and it's actually quite delicious. I think that this would pair really well with something really salty. You need really salty potato chips. I'm a big proponent, I'm a big fan of eating sweet things and salty things and chasing them back and forth, kind of like a non-narcotic speedball, if you will. I would eat something really, really salty to go with this. Something, you need something to cut through the sweetness. One thing's for sure, I definitely would not add any ice. Usually you put ice in your cola because you want to keep it cold. This drink is supposed to be served chilled to begin with, and I think it's just meant to be enjoyed iceless. I feel like ice would disrupt the smoothness coming in. Overall, I would definitely recommend this to people. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. And the reason why I'm giving it a 7 out of 10 is because it's got some BS ingredients. It's a little sweeter than I would like, although what was I expecting from Pepsi, right? Gargles well. Good stuff, good stuff. You know what's interesting? They put so much gas in the can, there's not that much soda, so it's probably more beneficial, more economical for them to use nitro over carbonation because they can actually put less liquid in the can, which probably makes it slightly cheaper, increasing their profit margins. Although who knows how much that gas costs. I'll tell you one thing, it's very sticky, and both the table and the carpet will need to be cleaned. Okay, see you next time.